Welcome back to the Morning Blend, where we are in the kitchen cooking with Thunder Bay Grille. For some, grilling is a summer hobby. If it's done right, it's also an art. It's all about the equipment, the sauce or recipe, and of course, the chef.
It's true. Today we're grilling with Chef Mike Yelley. He is part artist, part chef, and part grill master, so he's got it all down. Today he's tempting us with a hot summer steak done 3 different ways, topped with 3 different ways.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Morning, ladies. How are you today?
Smells delicious.
Yeah, we're already
does.
starting. It's a beautiful day out. We're in the middle of summer, so what do you want? You want a steak.
Yes.
So this is something you could do at home, or obviously come out to the restaurant and sit out on the patio, enjoy the beautiful weather, no humidity, all the sunshine today. So it's kind of the perfect dish.
I love it. And Mike, you have beef medallions here, and you're going to show them top 3 different ways. And we were talking to you during the break. What is a medallion? What part of the meat is it? Because it looks like filet meat.
Yes, it is filet. It's the exact same as you would get with a tenderloin filet that you would order off our menu as well. But this are just smaller versions of that, because when you get a full tenderloin in, it kind of tapers towards the end. They're not all equal across the end.
Oh, okay.
So as you cut the full size steaks, you use those, and then the ones towards the end that are a little smaller that you wouldn't want, you know, because you'd have to have a longer version
But still
to
very
have it
tender.
big. So it's exactly the same meat.
Okay.
It's just a smaller version, and then with the 3 butter crust, it gives you the opportunity to have 3 different flavors. So it basically takes the decision making out. So you don't have to say, oh, I want my steak topped with 1. You can get a little bit with each. So it takes that away.
That is like the way life should be, right? It's like a buffet option.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't have to taste just one thing.
Yes.
So what are the 3 crusts? I know you're kind of searing those up right now.
So, so here in the pan, I'm just getting some good grill marks on them. And then for the 3 crusts, we have the Parmesan crust, which has been on our menu for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's a staple.
We're familiar with
People love it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
So, and then when we came up with this dish, we also went blue cheese. Which is obvious. And
That's
then
this one in the center?
The one in the middle, yep, that's blue
Okay.
cheese. And then the one back here is the most popular with the bacon, obviously.
Oh, I haven't had a bacon crust.
Yeah, so
I've had a
obviously.
bacon wrapped, but not a crusted bacon.
Yep, so then, and what the nice thing about the butter crust is we're gonna finish it in the oven, so then the butter will also baste the steak, so make it even juicier.
Nice.
So, and then also you have that bacon in there, and then you get the bacon flavor through the steak.
Is that your favorite too, I
yeah,
take it?
it's everyone's favorite. I mean, let's be real.
Okay, so here's the way they serve it, just in case you're wondering you're going to go out and order it. So for dinner, there are 3 different butter crust toppings. We mentioned all 3 of them. You get a medallion with each one of those. They also serve the medallions on their lunch menu. It's only 2 of them, and you get to choose your 2 toppings, but it's kind of fun. You can do 2 of one thing.
Yeah, you can try a couple
up.
of them, or you know, if you want the bacon or the blue cheese, you can get both of them that way. So, and then it's a little bit smaller portion, obviously, with it being lunchtime. So
you still seasoned the steak though, right?
Yep.
Even though
So
you're putting a lot of flavor on top.
I've got the steak seasoning here, which is your salt, pepper, garlic. So you want to always season your meat before you cook it, so you get that flavor in there. And then the butter crust just adds even more flavor.
Is it good when you season your steaks to let it sit for a while before you put it on the grill? So put on the seasoning and let it sit?
So I did that a little bit ago. Yeah, you want to season it, and it also creates a little bit of a crust on the steak.
What is that?
So that'll be our base for our steak. So that is our Bearnaise sauce, which is a hollandaise sauce that is with a tarragon reduction, and also
are the steaks going on that, or are the asparagus going on that?
The steaks are going to go on that. So then we have our asparagus here that we already
grilling it up.
Par cooked them a little bit. We'll just heat them up and get some grill marks on it. So
look at this.
We have the blue cheese, the parm, and the bacon.
Wow.
That'll come out.
That's you get all of that for dinner. So you get about what, 7 ounces of meat?
So it's about 7.5 ounces of meat.
Wow.
That is beautiful.
So then the way you would do this is just a little bit of the butter on each, make you a nice little crust on the top. And then the trick is, when you're doing this, if you were to do it at home, is to go a little under the temperature, your desired temperature, because you're going to put it in the oven. So you don't want to go to the temperature you're looking for, and then you stick it in the oven, and then it's going to overcook.
Right.
So
and it also helps it hold its form a little, like your crusted ones did.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there this is kind of random, but whenever I cook steak at home, I always end up cutting it, and then it just sort of needs to juices out. How do you have a steak so it doesn't get all the juice out when you cut it?
So with those, I finish them about 5 minutes before So you want to let it rest for 5 or 10 minutes.
And you don't cut into it in the meantime.
Right. You just let it sit, and people think that'll, it's going to get cold, but it's actually going to let the juices resettle. Because as you heat it, the juices are going to all be going to the surface. So when you cut it out, they're all just going to run out.
Yeah, so smart.
If you
I'm
let
going to let you plate that up, Mike,
yep.
and I'm going to give the information for Thunder Bay because we ran out of time. Here it is. You got to visit. Be sure to get these Beef Tenderloin Trios or the Duo at lunch. It's Thunder Bay. They are located just off of I-94, Highway 164 in Pewaukee. That's exit 294. Call them to make a reservation. Beautiful bar, beautiful patio, outdoor space, thunderbaygrill.com. Look at that.
There you go. So that's the finished project.
Wow, that's
now
delicious.
we're going to taste it.
There you go.
And the potatoes with rosemary,
Yeah, you got the rosemary roasted potatoes, a little bit of peppers,
Asparagus.
onions. You got the asparagus. So you got a full meal there with the vegetables, starch, and your protein.
Looks like breakfast to me. Thanks,
Nice
Mike.
work,
There you go. Come out, see us.
All right.